starting off, I guess, with the men's team. We're talking about a very experienced team, senior team. I think we had four seniors this year that got to the quarterfinals of the NCAA last year. So extremely strong. Roman is our number one, or Sergi. Both players very experienced. They both got to the semifinals of the ITA in the fall, which is outstanding, and was very close to getting to the finals. So I think you would start with those two, but then Morrow is a senior, number three, and then Emmerich is a senior, number four. They're both very, very good players, good doubles players too. Finn is a senior. He has had a great singles career for us for 3 years now. And then the others, Joseph, he's a junior this year, sophomore, one of the two, I forget. But and then we've got a couple young men that just came in that are very good players. One's a freshman and one's a transfer, Youssef and Jorge. So it's and then Pedro is a sophomore. So really, I think 9 strong players. On the women, now that's a little different story, although we've been consistent. We've been to the NCAA tournament the last 2 years and finished third or fourth in the league. So we kind of been middle of the pack, but I feel like we had a good recruiting year, and there's faces and names here that people don't recognize because they just came in this fall. But of course, we got a senior, number one player, Mirica, and she had a good ITA in the fall, and then Anik is the other senior. And they're all so close, we really can play them any way we want them, and we're not exactly sure what the lineup's going to be there. But so we got two good seniors, and then we got some good freshmen that came in. Tanya is an outstanding player. I think she's going to win a lot of matches for us. Irene's a very good player, young lady from Spain. And then we got Tess from Rockbridge down here in Columbia. She was on a state championship team in high school. Good player, number one player there. And then, let's see, Margot is coming off an injury in the fall, and we're hoping she looks much better in the spring. And looks like she's going to be able to participate and play. And she's a junior this year. And then we have Andrea, who is a sophomore, and Valoon, who's a junior. So it's, we got pretty good depth if we have an injury or something. Am I missing anybody, Alvaro? Oh, Luisa, yeah, young freshman, who was ranked very high in the juniors in Brazil. I think she was number 3 in the 16. So you can see there's some talent there. Well, I like our teams. Our goal is always to win the MIAA championship and advance the NCAAs. And, that's a lot of it depends on injuries and all the coaches talk, things that happen. But, I think we have some talent now. It's strong league. Both genders. But the men particularly, the 4 top teams in the region could be the 4 MIAA schools, or certainly they're going to be in the top 6, 7, or 8. I mean, there's other strong teams. Southeast Oklahoma, Ouachita Baptist is a traditionally great tennis school. So there's other teams that can beat you. Harding out of Arkansas and so forth. But it's going to be quite competitive, and I think on the women it may be a little bit different because Southwest Baptist and Northeast Oklahoma have pretty much dominated the last 5 years or so, and that might change a little bit this year. We'll see. Or it might stay the same, but I think there's other teams that are getting stronger also.